Sikana Kawisut, and welcome to Be My Guest, the show that will take you to meet the masterminds of many popular and famous brands in the world of fashion. Now today, bags are a must-have item that girls absolutely go crazy for, and today we will meet with Isawan, a brand for chic and fashionable bags. Kun Oi, the founder of Isawan, graduated from Silapakon University in the field of textiles. She started to create bags exactly the way she wanted to use them, and her bags began to become popular amongst her friends, and soon the brand Isawan was born. You're back with me, Sikana Kawisut, and at the moment I am joined by the designer of Isawan, Kun Isawan Sutinak or Kun Oi. Sawasdi ka, Kun Oi.
Sawasdi ka.
So Kun Oi, when did you start your passion for designing bags?
Well, I started with my own bag.
Yeah?
Because I always want the bag with my design, and I cannot find it in Thailand, so that's why.
Right, so you wanted to have the bags that you wanted to use, obviously.
Yeah, and then my friend asked of it, so a friend of a friend started buying it, so here it comes, 4 years already now.
Wow. Yeah. So how big was it at that time? Like you started very small, creating the bags to use yourself, and then your friends liked it. Like how many friends are we talking about? Like,
for let's say actually since beginning, just 20 to 30.
That's quite a lot, actually.
Yeah.
I was thinking, I thought like 2-3 friends. No, you have a lot of friends.
Thank you.
So, how long did it take for like it from being popular between friends, amongst friends, to other people outside?
I would say 2 years.
2 years?
Because on the second year, I got editorial on the magazines and some newspapers, so I think it's starting to get more serious since then.
Right. And how is the feedback from your customers in the early stages?
Well, for me, it's better than I expected. So, yeah.
Why did they like it? What did they say to you?
They say they can carry my bag like every day, like from day to night, and it goes easily with their outfits, like every outfit.
So. Okay. And so Isawan, what kind of products do you have?
I do handbag for women.
Handbags?
But I plan to do the small leather goods and other accessories too. So.
Right. So you said it's been 4 years since you started the Isawan brand. How has it evolved during that time?
It's because the brand represents myself, so I think I grow up, the brand grows up with me too. So, but what consistent is I stay with the simplicity and unique design.
Right. So, what would you say is the concept of Isawan?
Concept, I would say something simple with a twist.
Simple with a twist. Yes. Well, that's something that's classic and like very timeless.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So, what about your customers? What age group would you say they are?
It's from 20 to 40, and mostly it's a first jobber. So,
very interesting. And what differentiates your leather bags from other bags and other brands?
I think it's how I choose the leather to fit perfectly with the handbags and the hardware, which is, I think it's a main role for my brand to represent the hardware. So I do it custom made and repeat it to make the bag stands out.
The hardware you're talking about is, I see you use a lot of metal pieces in your bags.
Yeah, it expresses the inspiration of each collection. So, and it's the metal with the gold plated.
What is the inspiration behind? Like, why does it have to be metal? What do you like about it?
I think when I design bag, I follow my style, which is I'm very minimal person, but still I have to add something to spice up. So I do it with the bag too. So the metal thing is something I think I play it make the bag more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. because the bag, the design is quite simple and simplistic, but I think with the metal touches it makes it look a little bit more exciting.
Yeah,
and
something like that.
like adds a nighttime effect to it as well.
Yeah.
Right, and you are the one that designs all the bags yourself,
Yes.
right here in your workshop.
Yes.
Yeah, can you tell us the process of how you made the bags?
Start from I do the sketch, and then I choose the leather, which one goes well with different kind of bag shapes. It requires different things, and after that I do the pattern and do the sample. Once it's done, I have my production team follow up the orders.
Right. And you actually graduated from Silapakon, right? Majoring in textiles. Do you think that helped with your field, like in what you're doing now in the brand Isawan?
I think it helps. It can be applied in everything.
Yep.
Like because the base is art. I do painting and do sculpting and do like everything, like every art process before it comes from inspiration to the product. I think it helps with this base.
Okay, with creativity and designs.
Yeah.
And is that how you learned about the know-how, how to create bags from the start when you started to make your own bags for your own use? Is that from like your studies, or did you take a special class on how to create
bags? I think I learned from the beginning because the textile and the bag, it's different kind of thing. So I start the new thing.
Did you learn? How did you learn? How did you find like know-how?
I asked so many people since the beginning, including the factory owner too.
Right.
So yeah.
So was it difficult for you at the time? Like, did you feel like, oh, am I going to be able to do this? Or
yeah, I feel that all the time back then. But it's better. It's difficult, but I'm enjoying it actually.
Oh, that's great. And because it's leather, is it does it have to be taken care of with special ways? Yeah.
Actually, most of the leather I use, it can be exposed to the water, so it's quite easy. So the rain is fine for the bag, but for the light color, you have to be very careful. Like it's the same as other leather too.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And is Isawan a brand that's quite a mass brand, or how many pieces do you have in your collection?
I think around 300 to 400 for now.
300 to 400 pieces?
Pieces per collection, which is around 7 to 8 styles.
7 to 8 styles,
Yeah.
all right. And so that's gonna have to have quite a big production team?
Yeah, actually not that big, but yeah.
Right, so how many people do you have in the process of the creation of these bags?
For now I have 2.
You have 2?
Yeah, and all with the factory around like 20.
Around 20 in your factory. I see. And can you tell me about the most popular pieces in your collection so far, do you think?
So far, I think mostly it's a shoulder bag, the bucket shoulder bag. It's for something like this.
I see. Is this your favorite as well?
Yeah.
Let's have
it's from
more
the
of a
latest
look
collection called Firefly bag.
I think it's really cute. And I really like the metal pieces, yeah.
Yeah, and it shines with the sunlight.
What is the name of this
It's a
model?
Firefly bag.
Firefly bag?
Yeah.
Ooh. And the inspiration is?
It's from I want this collection to represent the girl who likes to have fun, like in their lives. So I use the firework to represent to be the symbol for this collection. So this comes from the firework.
Fireworks.
Like the firework light.
Interesting. So normally, how do you gain inspiration when you design?
I think I got it from all around, like from the girl, from everything I see.
And So, because you have so many beautiful bags and
Thank
stuff, I'm
you.
guessing your family, your friends, they must be lovers of Isawan
Yeah.
bags.
According from them, they say it's usable and they wear it with many outfits. So good feedback for me now.
I see. And what colors are there, like, in your collections and lines?
I mostly do. I stick with the simply color for 3 to 4 colors,
Yeah.
and then the sassy one, like yellow or maybe spicy red. Yeah.
So you have the classic creams, the dark navies,
Yeah, and the
and
ivory and that.
right, right. And how often do you launch a new collection?
For now, 2 years.
2 years?
Oh no, sorry. It's two times per year.
Twice a year.
Twice a year, and then I plan to do 4, like next year maybe.
Right. So it's been 4 years for the brand Isawan, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
4 years.
How do you feel
It's
from
growing.
coming this far?
I think it's growing, but it's good for now. I don't know.
And
Yeah.
what do you see in the future? How would you like to? What vision do you have for your brand in the future?
I think by the end of the year, I wanted to sell the bag in more countries.
Yeah.
Yeah, to expand it, like a bit by bit. But hopefully by next year, I have many countries already.
So interesting. So I think we'll return after the break and talk more about the international marketing of the Isawan brand, because you also export as well, right?
Yeah, I do.
Right. Okay. We'll return after the break.